Singapore general election 2024 leh. Ay,
For the first time since the 2006 general election, Lee Hsien Loong will not be leading the Governing People's Action Party, PAP, into this election, as he will be succeeded by Lawrence Wong as Prime Minister and Secretary General of the PAP on the 15th of May 2024. Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong will take on the role of Senior Minister in the new cabinet, which is not likely to have major changes, said Deputy Prime Minister Lawrence Wong.
So as I said just now, the other ministers, and that includes SM, will continue in their respective portfolios. There may be marginal adjustments here and there, but I do not expect at this stage major change. I expect all of them, existing ministers, to remain largely in their current portfolios. But I'm still in the process, in fact, of engaging and speaking to each one of them. And I also have to take into account their considerations, what they would like to do as part of the team.
My fellow Singaporeans, this is my 40th year in politics. It's been my great honor to have served you, including as your Prime Minister. I have strived to lead you and to govern Singapore in the way you deserve, to mobilize Singaporeans to show what we can do together. I have also prepared a leadership team to succeed me that deserves your confidence and support. As I prepare to hand over Singapore in good order to my successor, I feel a sense of satisfaction and completeness. I have done my duty, and I'm very happy that I chose this path of public service all those many years ago. Ours is a society that takes pride in whatever we do and makes a point of doing it well. A society that's egalitarian and meritocratic in its ethos, where those who have done well feel a sense of duty to give back to the society that nurtured them. This fundamental mindset permeates our whole society. Because we got these fundamentals right, we were prepared and resilient when crisis hit. In the global financial crisis in 2008, we expected the worst. Nobody could tell what would happen to the global economy. We feared a prolonged, deep recession and mass unemployment. But with our strong reserves, we rolled out the Jobs Credit Scheme and Special Risk Sharing Initiative to help businesses and workers weather the storm. Unions worked with employers to cut costs, save jobs. These measures worked much better than we hoped, and our economy recovered faster than expected. As Lim Swee Say used to say, we upturned the downturn. More recently, COVID-19 gave us the fright of our lives. People were scared because of all the unknowns. Scared of the virus. Scared to fall sick. Worried about the economy. Fearful for their jobs. We feared the worst, and it could easily have turned out that way. But Singaporeans worked together and trusted and looked after one another. We drew deeply on our financial reserves, our social cohesion, and our shared determination to protect lives and livelihoods. The unions did their part again, so we not only pulled through but emerged stronger, faring much better than many other countries. We became a stronger people, a better society, a more unified nation. But leading a country is never a one-man job. It's always the effort of a national team. Your unwavering support enabled us to get here with the country in good shape and heading in the right direction. I'm deeply grateful to the ministers, MPs, and grassroots and union leaders who stood with me throughout, more than one generation of them, some of whom have already passed on. To our outstanding public service, committed to improving Singaporeans' lives. To the labour movement, working tirelessly to improve the everyday lives of workers and their families. Most of all, I'm humbled by and grateful for Singaporeans' trust, confidence, and support. And to all of you, I say a very big thank you. I will continue to support the new Prime Minister and his team and to help Singapore to succeed in every way I can. Lawrence Wong will be taking over from me in 2 weeks' time, 15th of May. I have every confidence in Lawrence and his team. The 4G will have their hands full, dealing with issues which will arise and realizing their forward SG agenda. I ask all Singaporeans to rally behind them and work together to make Singapore succeed for your sake. That is our path forward for each generation to steward Singapore to the best of its ability so that the next generation can take on a better Singapore and in turn lead our nation onwards and upwards. Thank you very much. Majulah Singapura.
I am calculating not in terms of the next election. That's no trouble. 68, no trouble. I am calculating in terms of the next generation, in terms of the next 100 years, in terms of eternity. And believe you me, the next 1,000 years, we will be here. I won't be here, but people like me and like my friends here tonight will be here. Recognizable, identifiable. 1,000 years from hence, and it is people who calculate and think in those terms, that deserve to survive. And that's why I came tonight. 10 years, but I have not forgotten. I owe them a debt. You know, 10 years ago, I might have lost the election. The Labour Front might have persecuted them and they would have been in trouble. But they say, this is good man, good friend, support him. Well, I say to them, they are my good friends, I always support them. And I say to all those who are my friends, I never forget. Just as I say to those who are my enemies, I sometimes forgive, but seldom forget. Good night.
Hey, hello friend, we come to the end already. Have you subscribed yet? Yeah, press the subscribe button and the like button and the share button. Thank you and have a nice day.